Igbos are the most greedy Nigerians you can ever meet.
Isaac Fayose has apologized to Igbo.
I am here to say sorry for generalizing that all Igbos are cash and carry. Some, not all.
And now those who felt offended can be at peace with themselves while celebrating Igwe Agubuzu for telling Tinubu this truth to his face.
Nnamdi Kanu is in Sokoto. Bring this man out. So, sir, please do something about this. The ball stops on your court.
Now, you need to understand why you should appreciate those who tells you hard truth. And that is where these two meet each other. Watch this video to the end to get the full gist. You are welcome back again. This is BVI Channel 1, where we tell you undiluted truth. A couple of days back, Isaac Fayose slammed Igbo with a very bitter, undiluted truth. And many felt offended. While you are feeling offended, the young man have come today to apologize.
A royal father from the eastern part of Nigeria for looking at our president in the eye and demand for Nnamdi release from Sokoto prison. Thank you so much. Last week, all of you, you are bashing me. So you generalize. I am here to say sorry for generalizing that all Igbos are cash and carry. Some, not all. I take it back with all due respect. And I'm thanking our royal father for looking at the president in the eye and say, if Igbo can be free, then Sunday too should be, Nnamdi too should be free. Now the game is balanced. They use what they have, the Yorubas, the Kabiyesis, they use what they have to talk to the president, and they cleared Igbo.
Now, while you are taking his apology and accepting it, I want you to be extending your gratitude to him for telling Igbo the bitter truth many of them did not want to hear, which resulted to Igwe Agubuzu making a very categorical statement just, I think yesterday, while addressing a meeting. Tinubu was there with respect to release of Nnamdi Kanu.
To see Nigeria as one. And then I felt maybe this is good. But when you look at it, this same Imperial Majesty is arranging to confer a very high honor on Sunday Igbo, who in my own part of Nigeria in the southeast, we see him as a counterpart of Nnamdi Kanu. And my brother, fellow royal father, the Imperial Majesty, does not seem to understand the pain in my heart when Nnamdi Kanu is in Sokoto. So, sir, the ball stops on your court. Bring this man out. If we don't want him in Nigeria, return him to Kenya or London, where they took him from. You see, some of us here have been asked to go and work, but the young people in the Southeast are so agitated, they can even beat us. They see us as sellout. We come to Abuja, they may think we come to collect money. And then we keep quiet. So, sir, please do something about this.
Good. Now, before some other people try to catch into this, to take advantage and take credit to themselves, every Igbo man celebrating Igwe Agubuzu should first appreciate Fayose, because it was his truth that struck so hard and deep that people like Agubuzu found courage to say this truth to Tinubu's face. Now, that is where we have to deal with the reality I have been saying on this platform. I don't need to say too much, because this is not the first time you heard me say that Tinubu knows exactly what he is doing. He is laughing to our people, or on our people's ignorance, to understand the game he is using Nnamdi Kanu to play. Do you think that he's speeding up Nnamdi Kanu's case and sentencing him to life imprisonment was just a normal gimmicks? No, it is not a normal judicial process. He hastened it up. They hastened it up to use Nnamdi Kanu as a bargaining chip for 2027 general election. Now Nnamdi Kanu is now a ransom to be paid to, or we have to pay the ransom before Nnamdi Kanu will be released with our vote. That is what Tinubu had plotted already. They want to finalize that process of being in trial, sentenced to prison. Then he will now pose as the friend of Igbo, or perhaps go ask Igbo to either vote for him, or Nnamdi Kanu will languish in jail forever. You get the point? I don't want to do any kind of blame game, because when I see my brother Nnamdi Kanu face to face, I will remind him, and I believe he's already, dawned on him what I told him in 2017 inside Kuje prison. Those with him, Madubugo and the other guy, we are there and can bear me witness. Those political class from Igbo that sold him out are the ones using him as a bargaining chip. Those whom we failed to retire when we had the opportunity. Those whom we failed to send on exile, political retirement, completely from the corridors of power in the southeast. They are down the ones using Nnamdi Kanu as a bargaining chip. You heard Agubuzu made mention of Igbo. Thanks to Isaac Fayose that struck that chord. But why is the guy laughing? I mean Tinubu. Because he knows that these guys they are coming close to the reality of the politics he's going to play. And I had some Mumu City boy slaves of Sheyi Tinubu gathered somewhere in Abia State and telling those who gathered to listen to their cock and bull story that the only way Nnamdi Kanu will be released is if Southeast votes for Tinubu. And when you start hearing some of these things, you understand that our people have a long way to go in order to deal properly with this political class that do not care about their aspiration. I believe this will be a lesson to us, and you begin to appreciate those who tell us the bitter truth you may not like to hear, because it is that truth that will eventually set us free. My name is Asuchinedu Peters, your advocate for good governance. Help me share this video and let me have your thought on this. I'm signing out. Bye-bye for now.